Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Please stand and welcome the Jockey Hollow class of 2019. Please remain standing while Sam McHugh leads us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please join us in singing the national anthem, directed by Mrs. Amanda Morrison. Ready? Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Please be seated. Welcome, Board of Education members, Superintendent Dr. Jack Zamory, Assistant Superintendent Joseph Kabza, district staff members, Mr. John Ciccolini, Mrs. Lee Ansis, parents, grandparents, friends, and students, to Jockey Hollow School's 2019 Recognition Night. At this time, please welcome Mr. Jack Ciccolini, principal of Jockey Hollow School, who has a few remarks for the graduates.
Good evening. Superintendent Zamory, Assistant Superintendent Kabza, Central Office Administrators, Board of Education Chairperson Lane, Board of Education members, First Selectman Kellogg, Jockey Hollow faculty, families, and most importantly, the Jockey Hollow class of 2019. Absolutely. Welcome to tonight's recognition ceremony. Before I begin my remarks, I ask that you please join me in a moment of silence in memory of your two classmates who are not with us this evening. Thank you. I would now like to recognize 4 educators who will retire at the close of this school year. Mrs. Eileen Panisse, Mrs. Kim Green, Mrs. Pam Benedict, and Mr. David Hollowell have served the students of Monroe and brought excellence to our schools for many years. We all feel fortunate to have worked with these amazing educators. Please join me in congratulating them and wishing them well as they enter a new chapter in their lives. As I look out at this class as a whole and as individuals, I'm awestruck by the strong memories I have of your 3 years at Jockey Hollow and its STEM. I'll remember you as a class of high energy and high ideals with passion and strong will. I'll remember you as a class made up of caring and compassionate individuals who exemplify how we should treat each other and support our community. A class that consistently demonstrated our Jockey Hollow tenets of Lion's pride, safety, responsibility, and respect each and every day. I will remember you as artists, actors, and activists, as well as authors, athletes, and actuaries. I will remember mourning the tragic loss of your 2 classmates. Through these difficult events bloomed compassion, resolve, and a drive to help each other, your friends, and your entire community. Yours is a class that cares. You have consistently demonstrated the philosophy of paying it forward, Memories of you reaching out, collecting clothes, money, and books to help others in need are vivid in my mind. Whether collecting sneakers for less fortunate people in other countries, raising money to help Haiti, or donating to the Home for Troops charity, you acted to pay it forward. You've not only learned about the world, but also about yourselves and how we should treat each other here in Monroe and around the world. I would like to share a brief story that does a much better job of illustrating the importance of paying it forward than I ever could. It is a short story by author Peter H. Reynolds entitled The Dot. A young girl who believes she has no artistic talent is encouraged by her art teacher to make a mark on her paper and see where it takes you. After much coaxing, the young girl puts a dot on the paper. Her art teacher examines the dot and tells the girl to sign the paper. When the girl arrives at her next art class, she finds her dot in a beautiful frame hanging on display. She was thrilled, and with a bit of encouragement from her teacher, decided to make an even better dot. She experimented with paint, paper, various colors, and dots, both big and small. As time passed, her dots became works of art. Her artwork appeared in shows and was admired by many. The young girl, now an adult artist, met an even younger boy. He was admiring her art at an exhibit. The boy said, "You are a great artist. I wish I could draw like you." The artist responded, "I bet you can. Make a mark on this paper." He did. She looked at it and said, "Sign it." How powerful your act of kindness or paying it forward can be. It can have an impact far beyond what you've imagined. Never diminish the importance of an act of kindness or the impact that paying it forward can mean to an individual, the community, or even the world. Acts of kindness are a wonderful part of who you are and who you will become, and are as important as the many other lessons you've learned during your 9 years of school. Members of the class of 2019, you've found success and achievement in your own unique way. You are well prepared to continue your educational journey from middle school to high school. Moving forward, keep in mind the truly important individuals in life, your parents, families, teachers, and friends. Keep in mind how they helped you grow and achieve, and how they helped to shape your character. As you continue to grow, you will have opportunities to impact the lives of others. Take advantage of these opportunities and take pride in paying it forward. You may never know the immensity of the impact you will have on someone's life. We congratulate you and will cherish the many fond memories you are leaving with us. Go out and use your extraordinary talents as you continue your education, and be sure to support your friends and classmates as they pursue theirs. Thank you. In keeping with Jockey Hollow tradition, a student from the 8th grade class has been selected to share her thoughts about her experiences. Please join me in welcoming Lauren Brayan.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Jockey Hollow graduation. 3, 2, 1. We came together from our town's 3 elementary schools, Bowen Hollow, Monroe Elementary, and Stepney, and formed 2 schools, Jockey Hollow and STEM. Now, in what seems like a blink of an eye, we have become one as Massac High School's class of 2023. Although Jockey Hollow and STEM were separated into different settings, we were together in so many ways in the work that we have done and the celebrations that we have shared. We have arrived at this night knowing that we can accomplish anything we want in the next 4 years and beyond. As I thought about the message I wanted to deliver, 3 simple but important words came to my mind: ready, willing, and able. I am ready, willing, and able to be successful in high school, and so are all of you, my friends and classmates. Ready. What makes us ready? We are ready thanks to so many of the staff members sitting with us, including our beloved teachers and our dedicated administrators. We are ready because we have worked so hard to learn in all of our classes. We have read many fiction and nonfiction books in language arts. We have solved thousands of problems in math. We have visited places such as the Harriet Beecher Stowe Center and the Connecticut State Capitol in social studies. We have studied different types of bridges and genetics and science. We have learned new languages, including Spanish and French. We presented our independent research projects on a variety of topics after close to 1 year of researching and shadowing professionals to learn as much as we could. We have celebrated through our band, orchestra, and chorus concerts, as well as class trips to Holiday Hill at the end of the year. Willing. What makes us willing? We are willing to take on the next challenges which await us because we have matured over the 3 years we have spent in middle school. We will soon begin our high school careers, walking through the halls here at Massac. It will no doubt seem a bit overwhelming. The lockers, the classes, the teachers, and the high expectations. Expectations that we will graduate in 4 short years with our eyes on college in the future. We need to remind ourselves from time to time to slow down and to try and enjoy every moment and every day while trying not to look too far ahead. We are also willing to continue friendships, restart old ones we made back in elementary school, and begin new ones. Able. What makes us able? We are able to meet and surpass all challenges that will be presented to us because of our careful preparation, not only these past few years in middle school, but elementary school as well. We are able to learn from our failures and turn them into successes. We are able because we have growth mindsets, knowing that new learning may be hard for us at first, but if we persevere and working together with teachers and classmates, then what may be difficult at first will become easier before we know it. 3 years have gone by quickly, and so will the next 4 years. But let me assure all of you that tonight is an important moment in our lives and one truly to celebrate because we are ready, we are willing, and we are able. Thank you and congratulations to the Jockey Hollow class of 2019.
Please welcome our guest speaker, Dr. Jack Zamory, Superintendent of Schools.
Board of Education members, Board Chair Donna Lane, First Selectman Ken Kellogg, Mr. Ciccolini, administrators, faculty, parents, guests, and most importantly, Jockey Hollow 8th graders. Tonight you sit before us having completed middle school. While we were proud of all that you have achieved in middle school, we're even more excited about the future that lies before you at Massac High School. Each academic milestone you attain is a celebration of what you have achieved, but even more importantly, each one opens the door to new opportunities. In the words of philosopher and poet Soren Kierkegaard, life can only be understood backwards, but it must be lived forwards. Tonight provides an important time to reflect on your personal history. It is a time to learn from successes, and even more importantly, to celebrate failures. Mistakes are one of the most important tools we have for learning. Think about it. How many of us walk into a classroom and know all the content? No one. We live a life filled with mistakes so we can learn from them. You're going to have many new opportunities next year, and you're going to continue to make some mistakes. In the words of Albert Einstein, anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. Next year is a new beginning with many new experiences. It is your chance to try new things. Try out for a team you've never considered before. Join a music group. It isn't too late to sing or play an instrument. Consider the many elective courses available in the next 4 years. With these new experiences, you will encounter some challenges and some mistakes, but the fulfillment and pride you will find will far outweigh those challenges. 8th grade students, we are very proud of all that you have achieved at Jockey Hollow. Your voice will endure forever in the halls of our schools. As you enter high school next year, your voice and spirit will similarly shape the culture of that school. Take full advantage of all the opportunities that lie ahead of you. Hockey great Wayne Gretzky said it best: "You'll miss 100% of the shots you don't take." Don't be afraid to take the shots, get involved, and enjoy your high school experience to the fullest. Congratulations on your achievement tonight. We are very proud of you. I hope you have an excellent summer, and I look forward to seeing you at Massac High School next year. Thank you.
I'd like to introduce Mrs. Caitlin Nobley, who will now present the PIN Awards.
At this time, we would like to recognize students who received PIN Awards. PIN Awards are awarded to students with the highest academic averages in unified arts classes. Students, as your name is called to be recognized, please remain standing until all students in your subject area have been called. College Prep Algebra: Lily Catullo, Fong Tran, Mia Alderman, Jack Catalano, and Sophia Kellogg. Fundamentals of Algebra: Ava DiDonato, Anne-Marie Field, Megan Velke, Gianna Silva, Amber Hanna, and Jacqueline Cohen. Honors Algebra: Elizabeth McHugh, Stephanie Williamson, Alyssa Campos, and Evelyn Goyette. Geometry: Jared Ely, Cole Gakos, and Andrew Flynn. Language Arts: Lily Catullo, Gabriela Pena, Manushri Anand, Hannah Dayton, Elizabeth McHugh, and Joseph Eisenman. Science: Jared Ely, Aiden Clausen, Siddharth Pamalapati, Elizabeth McHugh, Lana Drew, and Manushri Anand. Social Studies: Molly Halliday, Gabriela Pena, Cole Gakos, Elizabeth McHugh, Samuel McHugh, and Manushri Anand. French 1, Fong Tran and Juliette Eaton. French 2, Karina Gentry, Talia Barnhart, Ellie Kremen, and Joseph Eisenman. Spanish 1, Amber Hanna, Roger Fecketti, Nina Gomez, Owen M. Smith, and Alyssa Iannucci. Spanish 2, Lillian Marini, Hannah Dayton, Cole Gakos, Nicholas Hancox, Elizabeth McHugh, and Siddharth Pamalapati. Art: Lana Drew, Hannah Dayton, Evelyn Goyette, Gigi Augustin, Caitlin Lapine, and Shahad Faiz. Band: Nicholas Hancox, Owen M. Smith, Benjamin Morrison, Cassidy Lindley, Brian Trimbach, and Megan Velke. Chorus: Elizabeth McHugh, Gabriela Pena, Sarah Goldfarb, Karina Gentry, Annabelle Bowen, and Jacqueline Cohen. Strings: Hannah Dayton, Renee Maury, Christian Rodriguez, Lily Catullo, and William Infante. Physical education: Gregory Nivison, Riley O'Donnell, Zion Ash, Elissa Campos, Alyssa Iannucci, and Elizabeth de Blasi. Health: Christina Clages, Alona Rabsaba, Shahad Faiz, Michael Pallas, Gregory Nivison, and Megan Velke. William Infante, Scott Mastroracco, Dean Sickless, Kelly Clages, Cassidy Lindley, and Manushri Anand. In music and technology, Roberto Chavarria, Samantha Cornut, Mateusz Zibiorsky, Gianna Acevedo, and Nicholas Hancox. The following students are being recognized for their participation in unified sports: Jillian Callan, Leah DeVito, Kendall Gwelly, Madison Kaplan, and Amelia Logan. And the following students are being recognized for their community service hours: Amna Al-Azdi, Mia Alderman, Manushri Anand, Paige Andrade, Ava Baghdadi, Duha Barkana, Talia Barnhart, Chloe Bombero, Lauren Brayan, Mia Briggs, Jack Catalano, Samantha Cornut, Callie Cotter, Ava DiDonato, Elizabeth DeBlasi, Jonathan Fontana, Andrew Genest, Sarah Goldfarb, Evelyn Goyette, Athena Gruner, Kendall Welly, Amber Hanna, Eva Helmke, Grace Hensel, Alyssa Iannucci, William Infante, Matthew Johnson, Madison Julian, Abby Kimball, Caitlin Lapine, Marissa Lee, Amelia Logan, Marissa Mazzio, Elizabeth McHugh, Samuel McHugh, Allison Olyar, Madison Anuska, Siddharth Pamalapati, Gabriela Pena, Nicholas Picone, Rachel Reynoso, Liam Rooney, Alona Rabsava, Meadow Spraga, Vishwaju Selvaraju, Gianna Silva, Keegan Simmons, Owen M. Smith, Mateusz Zibiorsky, Morgan Villano, Caroline Wittenauer, Catherine Wittenauer, and Kyle Zarkar. I would now like to introduce Mrs. Amy Alterman, who will present the MEA Book Award.
The Monroe Education Association annually presents a book award that recognizes scholastic achievement. This award is in memory of 3 Monroe residents, Margaret Behrens, Bob Rush, and Deborah Reed, who throughout their lifetimes supported quality education in Monroe. The recipients of this award maintained high academic averages for the years they spent at Jockey Hollow. It is with great pleasure that the Monroe Education Association presents this award in memory of Margaret Behrens, Bob Rush, and Deborah Reed to Elizabeth McHugh and Cole Gakos. Kathleen Foley will now present the Michael Sidora Memorial Award.
The Michael Sidora Memorial Award for Science is traditionally given to an individual who has displayed tremendous growth in science regardless of obstacles and adversity faced in his or her life. The 2019 recipient embodies just that. This individual has always a smile, goes above and beyond to see the success and well-being of those around her, even when she herself is struggling with personal loss. As a member of the Student Council and various other organizations, she has completed numerous community service hours while still maintaining the top 15% of her class in science. That is why it is my honor to present the 2019 Michael Sidora Memorial Award to Callie Cotter. I now introduce Nancy Zukowski, Amanda Kuhl, Alina Kuhl, who will present the MEA Kathy Kuhl Leadership Award.
Our mother, Kathy Kuhl, was a fabulous teacher who loved her job and loved creating challenging and engaging lessons. She was also the heart and soul of the Monroe Education Association. She served as president, vice president, negotiations chairperson, and insurance expert. Kathy encouraged every teacher to grow professionally, and she was always able to help with any project. Anyone who worked with Kathy knew that they could trust her and depend on her for support. As a mom, she showed my sister and I the importance of being caring, strong, and reliable leaders. The student receiving this award exemplifies these characteristics. She is an outstanding mathematics student who sets a high standard of achievement for herself. She is a class leader who takes great pride in her work and is often sought out by her peers for assistance. Her work ethic and problem-solving skills are built to be admired. And like Kathy, she is dedicated, kind, and caring. I know our mom would be pleased with this choice, and I am proud to present the Kathleen Kuhl Leadership Award to Evelyn Goyette.
Mr. Doug Del Vecchio will now present the Douglas J. Del Vecchio Memorial Award.
Good evening, class of 2019. The Douglas J. Del Vecchio Memorial Award is given in honor of my father to a student who not only strives to do well in U.S. history, but also shows a true passion in the subject. My dad was an 8th grade U.S. history teacher for 34 years at Chalk Hill and Jockey Hollow Middle School from 1969 to 2003. Some of your parents and even grandparents in the audience tonight had him as their U.S. history teacher. I always enjoy hearing stories from his former students about him in class. This year's recipient of the History Award has a passion for learning about and discovering history, which was evidenced from the very start of the school year. This young historian's hand must have been sore by the end of class due to his constant class participation and would often ask deeper thinking questions after class. Not only was this student fascinated by U.S. history, but also understood what every enjoyer of the subject understands, that history is all around them, and that we can all be active participants in the search and understanding of it. This person enjoyed learning about local Monroe history by wandering the woods around him, exploring old abandoned properties. This student also understood how their own personal family held a wealth of historical enjoyment waiting to be discovered. This young historian would bring artifacts to school, photos and town maps to share with both his in-class history teacher and myself. This impressive all-around young person is a true historian in the making. It is with great honor to present the Douglas J. Del Vecchio Memorial Award to William Infante. Mr. John Biazzi will now present the Robert Schiffer and Deborah Reed Awards. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. I've got two, as Doug said. First, the Robert Schiffer Award. The Schiffer Award honors the memory of Robert Schiffer. Mr. Schiffer was a consummate professional, accomplished teacher, and Chalk Hill Middle School faculty member. His discipline area was art. His understanding of and insights into subject matter, and more importantly, his students, made him a truly outstanding educator. He brought to his classroom and his middle schoolers the conviction that the arts can make a difference, open doors, and give voice and direction to young minds and hearts. This year's honoree most especially embodies these powerful beliefs. She is her own person in all respects and is taking control of her life in a most wonderful and promising way. It is my great privilege to announce that the recipient of the 2019 Robert Schiffer Award is Izzy Roy. And now the Debbie Reed Award. The Debbie Reed Award keeps alive the many fond memories of Jockey Hollow's very own Debbie Reed. She absolutely embodied the heart of Lions pride. As our school front office secretary, saying hello to Debbie marked the start to the day, and her hello in return just made the day better. She was dedicated, caring, positive, funny, and made everyone feel special. The award acknowledges the student who most readily personifies these traits. Capacities not assessed in standardized tests and classroom rubrics, but perhaps the most important abilities of all. This year's award recognizes a young lady who so naturally improves all our days just by being part of them. It is my great pleasure to present the 2019 Debbie Reed Award to Paige Andrade. And now I'd like to bring to the podium Sue Russell to present the Western Connecticut Superintendent Award.
The Western Connecticut Superintendent's Award was previously recognized for students that exhibited outstanding scholarship, leadership, and community service. This year's recipients are Elizabeth McHugh and Owen J. Smith. I would now like to introduce Mr. Jack Ciccolini and Mrs. Lee Anses, who will present the Outstanding Boy and Girl Award.
The Outstanding Boy and Girl Award are presented to two students who have shown leadership, academic prowess, and citizenship throughout their years at Jockey Hollow. Their contributions are recognized by staff and students alike. It's my honor to recognize Talia Barnhart and Samuel McHugh.
Mrs. Jacqueline Delvecchio and Mrs. Susan Russell will now read the names of the students as they receive their certificates. Assisting them in the presentation are First Selectman Ken Kellogg and Board of Education member Shannon Monaco. We ask you please hold your applause until all students have received their certificates so that all names can be heard. Thank you.
Sophia Abordo,
Sophia Jean Kellogg,
Gianna Acevedo,
Abby Kimball,
David Fister Hernando Aguilar,
Catherine Maria Kirk,
Amna Mohammed Alesdi,
Kelly Ann Clages,
Mia Rose Alderman,
Christina Rita Clages,
Ryan Joseph Alex,
Sandra May Connect,
Manushri Anand,
Caitlin Marie Lapine,
Paige Melissa Andrade,
Devin Edward LaRoche,
Zion Joseph Ash,
Isabel Emma Lee,
Luigina Augustine,
Marissa Nicole Lee.
Ava Marie Baghdadi.
Sarah Elizabeth Leisowitz.
Dua Ann Barkana.
Shin Andy Lang.
Talia Elizabeth Barnhart.
Megan Rose Lindstrom.
Brandon Bronco Barrera.
Amber J. Linwall Thomas.
Lucas Christopher Barron.
Cassidy Rain Lindley.
Kyle Beckett.
Amelia Grace Logan.
Cody Michael Benegas.
Krista Marie Luke.
Nicole Brianna Bermio.
Kate Joan McFarland.
Matthew Donato Bernier.
Ava Elizabeth Majerski.
Princess Akato Boache.
Lillian Elizabeth Marini.
Chloe May Bombero.
Ryan Mastro Rocco.
Annabelle May Bowen.
Scott Mastro Rocco.
Austin Brewa.
Renee Elizabeth Mari.
Lauren Christine Brayan.
Alexander John May.
Jake Michael Brigante.
Marissa Faith Mazio.
Mia Elliott Briggs.
Beth McCarthy.
Ella Gail Banofsky.
Nathan Tyler McCauley.
Maggie Martha Bonacore.
Elizabeth Catherine McHugh.
Michael Cafaro.
Samuel Thomas McHugh.
Justin Matthew Cahill.
Griffin Michael Mayer.
Jillian Callan.
Angelo James Machete.
Alyssa Marie Campos.
Lucas Drake Mahalik.
Kyle Anthony Cardinelli.
Perry Joel Miller.
Kevin Castaneda.
Ryan James Monaco.
Jack Paul Catalano.
Marie Morales.
Sarah Elizabeth Catalano.
Thomas Morales.
Lily Vaughn Catullo.
Benjamin Christopher Morrison.
Andrew Patrick Cecchino.
Gregory Leonard Nivison.
Now assisting in the presentation of certificates of Board of Ed members Dave Ferris and Donna Lane. Roberto Julian Chavarria. Aiden Clausen.
Sophia Bessie Nwasu.
Jacqueline Sarah Cohen.
Riley Nicholas O'Donnell.
Samantha Mary Cornut.
Fiona Francis O'Leary.
Callie Jane Cotter.
Daniel Thomas Ober.
Luke Gregory Koza.
Kylie James Odell.
Ellie Kremen.
Allison Noel Oliar.
Laura Erin Crowley.
Madison Onuska.
Christian Diera.
Lucy Rose Pagel.
Jack Ross Dinkenbrink.
Michael John Pallas.
Jenna Catherine Datillo.
Ethan Joseph Palma.
Shane Dock.
Siddharth Chowdhury Pamalupati.
Nicholas Alexander Davis.
Gabriella Marie Pena.
Phoenix Donald Davis.
Matthew James Peters.
Hannah Harriet Dayton.
Jonathan Petruni.
Anna Carolina Lagorio Di Caravallo.
Ella Grace Peachy.
Ava Nicole Di Donato.
Nicholas John Picone.
Colin James Deering.
Dylan Joseph Pompa.
Dylan James De La Cruz.
Rachel Carly Reynoso.
Victoria Ann DeLuca.
Hamdia Rekovic.
Olivia Marie DeRubius.
Anya Rose Reshansky.
Ethan Tyler DeRozier.
Emily Ann Robinson.
Leah Marie DeVito.
Annabella Rodriguez.
Diane Dibb.
Christian Alexander Rodriguez.
Elizabeth Helene de Blasi.
Liam Patrick Rooney.
Jada Sabina Defrey.
Isabella Tony Roy.
Catherine Stephanie Dixon.
Danica Rappy.
Lana Gabrielle Drew.
Caitlin Lee Russell.
Preston Joseph Verchili Dunlap.
Alona Romanovna Ropsova.
Juliette Marie Eaton.
Christian Leonardo Sayans.
Joseph Walter Eisenman.
Priscilla Videra Gomez Pereira Sales.
Itzel L. Kenji.
Sebastian Ralph Sampieri.
Jared Scott Ely.
Daniel Sanchez.
John David Embry Slingo.
Abia Ann Santosh.
Francis Nokeakua Fahey.
Jack Power Santos.
Shahad Faiz.
Meadow May Spraga.
Ryan Joseph Fideli.
Andrew Scalia.
Roger Andrew Feckety.
Matthew Eric Scholes.
Christian Michael Ferry.
Ari Benjamin Schultz.
Megan Ferris.
Jonah Michael Schwartz.
Now assisting in the presentation of certificates are Board of Ed members Christine Casella and Alan Baglavello. Anne-Marie Catherine Fields.
Vishwajit Selvaraju.
Andrew Flynn.
Grace Nugent Sheehan.
Mia Francesca Foglia.
Isabella Cosmos Sheehan.
Jonathan Fernando Fontana.
Riley Shepard.
Shannon Lynn Fox.
Gianna Teresa Silva.
Nicholas Freed.
Aiden Lawrence Silvestro.
Cole Ian Gakos.
Ashley Mila Silvestro.
Kyla Rossi Garrity.
Keegan Thomas Simmons.
William Charles Gazelle.
Chris Simolides.
Andrew Ryan Genest.
Hatera Sisse.
Karina Nicole Gentry.
Jenna Rose Smith.
Christina Alexandra Giorgio.
Owen Joseph Smith.
Jocelyn Marie Gifford.
Owen Michael Smith.
Jessica Gerdvanis.
Carly Suzanne Snyder.
Sarah Jillian Goldfarb.
Stephanie Kathleen Sprandel.
Nina Gabriela Gomez.
Grace Helene Stay.
Evelyn Elizabeth Goyette.
Kyle Scott Sutphin.
Abigail Grace.
Mateusz Szybziorski.
James Andrew Greening.
Kyle Anthony Teixeira.
Jamie Patricia Grosso.
Christopher Tierney.
Athena Irene Gruner.
Ava Rose Tornay.
Kendall Elizabeth Gwelly.
Ayla Jade Torres.
Molly Shea Halliday.
Charles James Tracy.
Nicholas David Hancox.
Fong Tran.
Amber Grace Hanna.
Amber Sky Truster.
Aiden James Hawney.
Brian Michael Trimba.
Kevin Ryan Hayes.
Konstantinos Michael Siklis.
Eva Marie Helmke.
Joseph Stephen Valiente.
Grace Ann Hensel.
Megan Jane Velke.
Sierra Sky Holmstrom.
Maya Ray Ventresca.
Mason Hope.
Isabel Marie Viglione.
Alyssa Rose Iannucci.
Kevin Vilka.
William John Infante.
Brandon Villanueva.
Dylan Edward Jackson.
Lexi Shelby Vitoretto.
Lohit Jagarlamudi.
Morgan Elizabeth Villano.
Sarah Jennings.
Luca Josu Vakuzik.
Matthew Joseph Johnson.
Mason Wallander.
William Thompson Jordan.
Nathan Finch Warner.
Madison Simone Julian.
Ethan Gregory Weed.
Miriam Matheda Kakabatsi.
Andrew Williams.
Alana Elham Kanjo.
Carlise Efrosinia Wills.
Madison McGrath Kaplan.
Stephanie Marie Williamson.
Rose Catherine Keeley.
Caroline Rose Wittenauer.
Sophia Elizabeth Keegan.
Catherine Ann Wittenauer.
Jordan Grace Kellenbach.
Grace Adelaide Yeager.
Samantha Paige Kellenbach.
Kyle Devin Zarkar. Elisa Zeltina. Congratulations to the Jockey Hollow class of 2019.